Last time on Dices and Dexes. Adrian, a Blackthorn City monk, Jorah, a budding inventor from Sinnoh, and Desmond, a hiker from Kalos, began investigating the SAR lumber complex on the northwest side of Violet City. In a general workers' office building, the trio of trainers found a questionable policy memo, and, in the corporate office, overheard a cover-up conversation between SAR's Foreman Jennings, the Mellon Company CEO and Elite Four member Mellon, and a third unknown individual. Our trainers tried sneaking away from their little eavesdropping, only to be discovered by Foreman Jennings. A battle ensued as the trainers fled but were caught up by Jennings, and now, fighting in the halls of the SAR Lumber corporate office, Jorah, Desmond, and Adrian are giving it their all against Jennings and his great conkelder Jack. Gentlemen, we're going to re-roll initiative here at the top of the session. So if you all would kindly make your rolls. Jennings got exactly the same result he did as last time.
Oh, well. I guess that makes sense, considering how last session ended. 4.
Desmond got a 10.
4, 10, and 10. Bad start for you guys.
Yeah, my bones hurt.
This is round... I believe we're going to say this is round 3. Jennings got a 15, faster than all of you. He'll be starting us off, then Adrian, you're up next. As a real quick thing to reset the field to you all, you're all on the ground floor of a corporate office in SAR Lumber's complex. Adrian and Desmond, you are by the front doors. You both were a little faster than Jorah when you were running. Jorah, you recently were picked up by Jennings. He took the papers that you all gathered from the office building, pocketed them in his shirt, and then tossed you the opposite direction of Adrian and Desmond. You are probably about middle of the corporate office building at that Jorah. Middle of this hallway. You just got literally thrown across the ground, boo, 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 when Jennings pocketed these.
Ow.
We're going to pick up this next round of initiative with the new goal in mind of either escape Jennings or get those papers back. Jennings is going to turn to Jack the Conkelder, who's between him and Adrian and Desmond. And I believe Baskerville's pretty close to him as well.
Baskerville is pretty close. He's using Sandstorm, and Sandstorm has a 20-foot radius.
Yes. He's going to do a slam attack on Baskerville. This is a +4 to hit because slam is a little less accurate than his other moves. That's still going to be a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's going to be 11 normal type damage as a powerful concrete pillar, boom, slams into Baskerville.
That hurt, but he's still up. I believe I have to make a concentration check?
You have to make a concentration check at disadvantage because you're learning Sandstorm.
Correct. So, would I roll Constitution?
Constitution, yes.
Alright, what was his Constitution? +1. Let's do this. So that is a 5 in total. I do believe Sandstorm drops.
As Baskerville gets slammed by this concrete pillar, smashed into part of the wall, he winces and the sand whirling around the building falls to the ground. That is Jennings' turn. Thought that little lizard was gonna be tougher. Don't you have a gym badge? Adrian, you just saw this happen. You saw Jorah get thrown across the hallway. It's your turn. I believe you're like a few feet ahead of where Desmond is. Desmond's the closest to the back door, I believe.
Yes. I'm going to take out my potion and spray it on Silky as my action.
Go ahead, roll 2d8 + 2 for Silky.
Those are numbers we need. That is 14 healing.
Nice, nice, nice. That's good.
Nice.
That is your action, Adrian.
Then I'm going to turn to Silky. All right. Use Twister on Jack. Oh, that's amazing. That is a 20 to hit. And because it's a 15 or higher, Jack is flinched.
Ooh, so
Ooh.
for the viewers, flinch doesn't mean you lose your whole turn, because that'd be kind of crazy, given how successful some flinch moves can be. But it will give Jack disadvantage on all of his attacks until the end of his next turn. So that's pretty huge. Go ahead, roll damage.
And that's going to be 7 dragon type damage.
7 dragon type damage. The first damage against Jack, according to my notes.
No, Tusk did damage with Scratch.
Then somehow Jack's hit points got reset.
It was 3 damage that Tusk did.
3 damage. Okay, cool. Thank you for reminding me of that, because my notes had said he hadn't taken any. And he would have taken a few from Baskerville as well. So let me just opt of
Sandstorm. Sandstorm is
that. I believe proficiency bonus.
damage is target's level times 1.5. So half of their level.
Times 1.5?
Sorry, times 1/2. My bad.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
So half their level every turn.
Okay. With all of that out of the way, Adrian, anything else? Silky got a powerful twister blasting into Jack.
Currently, Jack is blocking the path, right?
Jack is blocking the path to
Towards Jorah.
towards Jorah. Yes, he is between you and Jennings. So to get to Jennings, to get to Jorah, you have to somehow get around Jack.
All right, Desmond, back me up here. And then, what's Tusk doing? Because I know I can't command Tusk.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I'm making some adjustments to Tusk's disobedience. I'm gonna make it back in line with what we were doing at the spinner rack house. Go ahead, roll 2d4. Let's see how many turns you have to wait until you get a chance to get Tusk to obey you again.
Okay, 3 turns.
Okay, he's already used one of those turns from last session, so this will be his second turn. Go ahead, roll a d4. That is the move Tusk will use.
Tusk will be using. Oh, but this is actually really good. Leer. That is a 2.
What do I have to roll for Lear?
It is a DC 11 Wisdom save. On a failure, Jack's AC is reduced by 2.
He got a 12 on the die, and he's got a +1.
Dang it.
Still worth it.
Jack will scoff at this tiny little Axew, trying to scare it. That is Tusk's turn. And Desmond, you're up. Jorah, you're up next.
Desmond says, "We can't get anything done with this thing around. Zephyr, I know it didn't go too well last time, but you need to go all out with a quick attack pet combo on Jack." Zephyr gives Desmond a determined and trusting nod and zips off towards Jack to deliver said quick attack and pet combo. I'll do quick attack first.
Go ahead.
That is 14 to hit.
Jack blocks it.
Okay, and then he will go for his peck. 17 to hit.
17 will hit. Good stuff, good stuff.
Okay, and that is 2d6 because it's super effective, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. That will be 10 flying type damage from Zephyr.
10 flying type damage. Good stuff. Every little bit helps, and that was a powerful strike from Zephyr. Jack actually kind of winces a little bit at that one.
And as my trainer action, I'd like to try and take another picture, getting Jorah's battered and bruised self in the background as well.
Okay, go ahead, roll a d20.
Let's see if Desmond can take a good picture at all to save his life. 17.
17. Desmond, nice clear picture this time. Zephyr's not happening to block it.
Yes. Okay, and that's going to be my turn. Let's do this, guys.
Yeah, I will say Jorah's pretty far down the hallway, and there's not many lights on, so he's maybe more of a silhouette.
Yeah.
Can we at least see my cool and awesome hat?
Of course, naturally, the same hat that Desmond has? Absolutely.
Hat gang.
Gang.
Cat gang.
Is that the group name? Please don't make that the group name. Make it a little cooler than that. But you guys do need to come up with a group name at some point.
Well, Adrian doesn't have a hat, so we can't be Hat Gang.
Yeah.
Jorah, speaking of your cool hat, it's your turn.
I appreciate the attempt. So, just as a reminder for myself, because I'm not sure if we've talked about these rules in a second or two, if I wanted to send out Juice, I simply don't get trainer actions if I want to control both of them, correct?
You can either sacrifice your movement or your action. So if you want to just stay on the ground, you can. If you want to get up from the ground, you'll need to sacrifice your action.
I think we can handle one turn on the ground, unless Jennings just curb stomps me, in which case, that's my bad. I am going to send out Juice behind Jennings and Jack, as I'll say, now or never, Juice, I choose you!
And Juice can't act on this turn, but he will be able to act on your turn next round.
That's okay. I just want her out, because plan.
Yeah.
Next up, every little bit helps with this. We're going to go ahead and... Baskerville is going to use Tail Whip. It's a DC 11 Wisdom save.
14 on the die.
Dang it. Alright, nothing happens, unfortunately.
Baskerville and Tusk both going for defensive reducing moves, and Jack is just not having it.
Unfortunato.
Anything else?
Can I use my movement to get out? Or is that only action?
You don't have to command Juice this turn, so yeah, you can use your movement to get up. It's just half your movement, just like in 5e.
Yeah, I'll do it just to stand up so I'm not... So if Jennings tries to curb stomp me, it's not as easy. But that is my turn.
Cool. Top of the round, it's Jennings. You're hearing maybe some voices, some shouting, getting closer. Not immediately close yet, but you do recall Jennings did make a radio message to the rest of the security team. You are on a timer. Jennings is gonna turn to Jack and say, "All right, Jack, I'm tired of this. Take out that trio with Rock Slide." And I'm gonna need Zephyr, Baskerville, and Tusk to make strength saving throws as rocks come pouring from a portal over the ceiling. You're all in melee of Jennings, so that's why you're all being hit with this.
Will we have advantage because of flinch?
Yes, you have advantage because of flinch.
Okay.
Alright.
I like my first roll, but I mean, I'm rolling the second one too.
Thank goodness for advantage.
Let's go down the initiative order. Adrian first.
17 from Tusk.
Tusk passes.
19 from Zephyr.
Zephyr passes.
Natural 20 from Baskerville.
Baskerville, I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna say a natural 20 will be a complete miss. Baskerville will take no damage.
Woo!
Zephyr and Tusk will take half damage. Zephyr, technically this is super effective, so I'm still gonna roll double the dice on this, but you'll take half.
Yes.
So Tusk, your damage, 12 divided to 6.
I'm up.
Zephyr, 26, but because you dodged so well, halved to 13.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Zephyr is still up.
Notably, there is no flinch chance from Rock Slide because Jack has the sheer force ability. This Conkelder is all about raw power. But you all get boom, 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 slammed around by some boulders. Everybody managing to stay alive, though. That is Jennings' turn. Adrian, you're up. As Jennings like, "Pah, you're tougher than I thought, but you won't last another round."
Silky is going to go for another twister.
Go ahead, roll to attack. Let's see if you can get another flinch off on him.
Oh, it was close. It was almost a nat 20. That is a 12.
12 will miss.
Okay.
It's more that Jack breaks the wind, forming the twister before Silky can really gather it together.
Gotcha. And then Tusk's action. That is a 1. So that'll be Scratch.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's a 15.
15 will miss Conkelder.
Dang it.
Conkelder blocks the scratch attack with Tusk's knife. He manages to kind of bat the little Axew away. Adrian. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Desmond, you're up.
Zephyr, get a quick attack in and get out of there as fast as you can. Yeah. Then Zephyr's gonna hit him with a quick attack, or try.
Okay.
That's a 13 to hit with quick attack.
13 will miss.
13 will miss. Zephyr is going to disengage, and in my direction get as far from Jack as he can.
Zephyr flies back to you, Desmond, with his full movement.
I believe I have a potion. One moment while I check, sorry. Yes. Okay, I'm going to use a potion on Zephyr. That is 2d8, yeah?
2d8 plus 2.
Okay. Okay, that is going to be 6 healing to Zephyr, and that is my turn. You did well, Zephyr.
You're up. You've got Juice out, and Baskerville looks like he barely managed to leap between all those boulders from that rock slide attack.
Well, yeah, that's how he made it through that gym challenge, baby. So, first things first, I want to have Juice use String Shot, but not to tie up Jack, to make a tripwire.
I'm gonna say from where Juice is kind of by you. Jack's a pretty long ways away. What's the range on String Shot?
Well, before I do this, the goal is not to tie up Jack. It's that if Jack decides to pursue me over those two, there's like a hazard in the way.
I see what you're saying. Understood. You're trying to set it up between you and Jack. I misunderstood. I thought you were trying to set it up in the direction of Desmond and Adrian. Understood.
No, this is purely to like. I'm essentially trying to take aggro, I guess.
You're trying to take aggro by making it harder for him to go to.
Well, it's, if he's chasing me and he's tripping over a bunch of random stuff, he's not chasing after those two.
Go ahead, I would say, what's the power on Juice's String Shot? Is it Dex or Wisdom or Con?
It is Con.
Go ahead and make a Constitution check for Juice to set up a tripwire with String Shot.
Dirty 20.
I'll say, yeah, Juice can go ahead, set up a tripwire. It can be thin, it can be thick, up to you. You got a 20.
I'll say it'll be pretty thin, even if it only trips like one guy. The important thing is it trips something. And then for my, we're going for it. Baskerville's gonna use Thundershock against Jack.
Go for it. Go ahead, roll to attack.
Come on, Baskerville, you got this. That is a 14.
14 will miss.
He does gain 1 stack of Static Surge.
Please remember to use that, I beg of you.
Oh, I will.
You have a bad habit of not using it.
I'm aware. That, I believe, is my turn, though I will yell out and just be like, "Forget the papers, we need to get out of here!" And I'm going to make it kind of loud and obvious.
Okay. Jennings like, you're not getting out of here, Jorah Fencer. I don't know if he knows your full name. That might have been a DM error on my part.
He definitely knows my
He
first
does
name.
now.
I feel like he would have if he was going to sign us up, unless we're going with the idea that they really don't do background checks.
I mean, you guys literally battled him. He's like, yeah, fine, you can have the job. But he didn't make you sign any paperwork, I don't recall.
I feel like we'll say he knows at least my first name.
Yeah, he definitely knows your first name. They're not that crazy. Let's see. He'll deal with Tusk first. He's going to do a slam attack towards Tusk. And then, after that, he'll start making his way towards you, Jorah. That's going to be a 12 to hit Tusk with the slam attack.
Nope, that misses.
Okay, since he couldn't hit Tusk and knock him out, Jack is going to stay there. Adrian, it seems like Jack, his modus operandi for a second shifted after hearing Jorah was going to run. Adrian, it's your turn. Jack fails to slam into Tusk, and you see an opportunity. What do?
All right. Silky, run up and use Wrap.
Okay. Silky's got to move into melee for that. Silky springs towards Jack. Go ahead, make an attack roll.
Oh, man, that's only an 8.
An 8. Jack, like, fully just grabs Silky as she leaps towards him. Grabs her, like, just like a random snake. She's, like, wriggling in the air. He's not, like, squeezing hard, but he definitely caught her and stopped her.
Gotcha. And then it is Oh, wait, I get to make a command check for Tusk.
If you want to try and use your action for that.
Would I be able to command Tusk this turn?
Yeah. You would just give up your movement.
I'm gonna try and do that then.
How do you reach out to Tusk?
Tusk, we need to work together on this. Silky's in trouble. Work with me, please. As I'm gonna reach out my hand.
Go ahead and make a Pokemon handling check to...
I am 1 off! That's a 14!
Adrian, go ahead and roll again. I will say because you appealed to Tusk's friendship with Silky.
That's a natural 20.
Yo! We love that. Make a persuasion check to Tusk. Or no. Here's what I'll say. Have Silky make a charisma check as the joint link between you and Tusk.
That's a 1. Like an unnatural 1, but it's a 1.
Okay. Adrian, you can go ahead and make a persuasion check to try and get a friendship mark with Tusk, but it will be made at normal.
Okay.
I was gonna see if Silky could get you advantage.
That's an 18!
You didn't even need it. Tusk will forever obey you. You've gotten your final friendship mark. Both of you bonding over worry over Silky. You've got Tusk under your control. What do you do?
All right. It's a risk, but go for dual chop.
Do you still have learning under dual chop?
Yes.
Roll at normal to hit. As you finally gained friendship with Tusk, I'm giving you advantage on your attacks this turn. Which basically means neutral.
Okay, that is a 21 to hit.
21 hits! Roll damage, then roll your learning check.
That's gonna be 6 dragon type damage.
Nice.
And then let me roll the learning check, and then I gotta make the second attack with dual chop. Oh my gosh, that's a 13!
And Tusk, everything's just falling into place. You've gained friendship with him. He sees his friend is in danger. He's pushing past the learning boundaries he's had with dual chop. He learns it. Congratulations. Now you get to make the second attack with advantage properly.
Oh boy. That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits. Go ahead, roll damage again, and add your damage bonus this time.
Yup. Okay, that's another 6 dragon type damage.
As you all see Tusk and Adrian, their eyes flash as they connect for a moment. Adrian, it's almost like you actually understand Tusk's heart for a moment, and you both at once are like, Silky, no! Tusk runs up to Conkeldurr with a quick slash of his toother, will cut into Conkeldurr's arm. He'll drop Silky. Then, by the time he's realized what happened, Tusk is already in his face and has cut across Conkeldurr's nose with the dual chop. Tusk lands behind Conkeldurr and just says, Axton! And that's his turn.
Adrian just shouts, yes, keep doing that! As that is my turn.
He's a little cool. He's a little cool. He's a little cool.
Desmond, you're up. Show him Tusk's not the only cool one here.
Adrian, you are insane and amazing. Zephyr, remember what Jack did to you and to Mistral, and hit him with your hardest peck.
Oh my gosh!
It's a 23 to hit.
That hits. Roll super effective damage, baby.
Yeah. Come on, Zephyr. Do really good. That's pretty good. That's 11 flying type damage from Zephyr.
11. As Zephyr cleanly strikes past Jack. He's hurt. Jack's maybe in over his head. He's looking a little weary from all the battling.
Yeah.
We fight back a little harder than inanimate trees.
Yeah.
This is true. I try to think of something cool to say before telling Zephyr to do a quick attack. But now follow up with a quick attack! There we go. That's good enough. 22 to hit. Dude! We went from not being able to roll all session last time. Okay, that's gonna be 4 normal type damage. Every little bit helps.
Every strike You're seeing Jack's stamina is going just a little lower. Anything else, Desmond?
Action-wise, no. Desmond just says, "Yes! Let's get them, guys!"
Jorah, you're up.
Maybe we don't have to run just yet. Maybe there's a chance. Let's do this. Jorah's gonna look and see the work that Tusk and Zephyr are putting in. He's gonna look to both of them, both of them being Baskerville and Juice. He's just gonna say, well, they can't have all the fun. Juice, hit Jack with a poison sting.
No!
Okay, well, someone had to be disappointing. That's a 4.
Juice's attack, she will miss. The poison sting she shoots out from her fangs will land against Conkelder's thick skin and just completely slide off.
That's all right. I have another Pokemon. Baskerville, stop him in his tracks with a Thunder Shock. That, my friend, is a dirty 20.
Roll damage.
1d6 plus 3. 6 electric type damage going out.
Good stuff, good stuff. Another zap through Jack. He seems to be getting irritated.
Don't lose sight. There's more than just him on the way. Let's finish him quickly. And then that will be the end of my turn.
Oh, you think you can just finish me? And Jennings is gonna like crack his neck and his knuckles. Jack!
Oh, no.
Take him out! Rock slide whirlwind! And Jack is going to spin his pillars in a big arcing circle. I want everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. Technically at advantage because this is an improvised move that Jack is doing here. He is basically combining rock slide and hammer arm into a spiral strike. I need Tusk, Baskerville, Zephyr, Silky. Dexterity saves at advantage.
All right.
Oh no.
Silky rolled a 15, and then Tusk rolled a natural 20.
Silky passes will take half damage. Tusk crits will take no damage.
Zephyr got a dirty 20.
Zephyr passes will take half damage. Since this is a combo of a rock type attack and a fighting type attack, we're just gonna call it neutral.
Fair enough.
Baskerville got a 9.
9 will fail. So
This is gonna hurt.
we're gonna roll this damage. This is gonna be rough on you guys. Holy shit, that's nearly max.
Oh my gosh!
Dude, Silky, I'm not Silky. Zephyr's down. Probably.
I'm
Just flat out.
Hold up. I'm not adding any damage bonus to this since it's an improvised attack. I'm basically applying the learning tag to it. But that's a 12 on one die and 11 on the other die for a total of 23 to Baskerville.
Baskerville's absolutely down. That might kill him if this was 5e.
It would not actually. 23 to Baskerville, 11 to Zephyr and Silky.
Oh, Zephyr's up.
Because you both
Silky's up.
passed. And then Tusk, who next to Baskerville was looking very rough, exhausted, but still running off the knee to protect his best friend. You all watch as a second. Tusk disappears in the darkness. Then all of a sudden, he's like, his claw has him embedded in the ceiling with his feet about to push off of it. Completely avoided the attack.
Ooh.
Jennings just is like, "Ugh. You know, if you all would work for SAR Lumber, you'd make a fortune." Adrian, your turn.
In response to that, Adrian says, well, maybe we actually care about Pokemon more than we do money. As Tusk is going to jump off and do a dual chop on to Jack. First one's an 11, so that's going to miss.
Jack blocks it with a concrete pillar. Let's see the second one.
Oh, the second one's a 9.
And then despite Tusk's near sneak attack from the ceiling, Jack will swat him to the ground.
And then Silky's going to go for Twister. No, Silky's going to go for a wrap. Okay, there we go. That's a 20.
20, yeah. Silky, we've described her as a very large, long snake. I'm gonna say she wraps around his legs, kind of coils a little bit around his chest. He is grappled in the sense that you've tied his legs up. So that's how we're flavoring that, even though he's a very big conkelder.
Oh boy, that is a total of 6 normal type damage. So that is the max that Silky can do with that.
Jack took a lot of damage there.
Yeah, and then at the end of Jack's turns, while he's grappled, he's gonna take 3 damage.
Absolutely. Anything else?
Nope.
Desmond.
Zephyr, he's pinned in place. Hit him with your combo. And I'm gonna do a quick attack first. 9 to hit, probably misses. because
Definitely
he's stabbed
misses.
with this.
Jack will, like, swing his head and bat Zephyr away.
Zephyr will go back in, does a little swoop around, and comes back from the other side with an attempted peck for a 21.
21 will hit. Roll damage.
That is going to be 11 flying type damage from Zephyr.
11 flying type damage. I completely forgot to ask you to do something. Desmond, Zephyr has survived quite a few powerful strikes from Jack. Roll me a D100.
Okay.
Come on, please. Please.
71.
70 is what you needed. Zephyr goes in,
No.
slams past Jack like an arrow. In a Kurosaki film, just totally goes black and white. And in the flash of light, you see appearing on the other side, not the small orange-blue bird, but a proud red-feathered form, larger, sparks flying at the edge of his wings. Zephyr has evolved. You get an extra turn and advantage on your attacks.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Go.
If you
Zephyr-
want,
Oh my gosh.
you can have Zephyr learn Flame Charge.
I'm so excited for you, dude.
I'm so excited! You guys couldn't see me, like,
Pop
oh
off.
my gosh. Good jeez. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Quick Attack for Flame Charge.
All right. You have Fletchinder now. Congratulations.
I get +5! Okay, Zephyr's gonna use Flame Charge. He's a confident little bird that's less little now.
I see no
Okay.
reason why he doesn't simply kill here.
Go ahead, roll to attack with advantage because you've just evolved.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna do this.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. It's lore. It's lore. It's lore.
Okay, can I roll for damage?
What'd you get? Tell the viewers. Let them hear it.
Zephyr, on his first ever Flame Charge, got a natural 20.
You
That's what I'm fucking
bet,
talking
baby. Go ahead, roll crit.
Oh, yeah! Double dice, right?
Double dice.
about. There we go. That's what we're talking about.
That is 15 fire type damage to Jack.
Zephyr. You've just struck through him like an arrow with Peck. Coming out the other side, a glorious flaming bird. Fire trailing behind your wing. You turn around, engulfing those flames around your beak and body. Trying to channel a quick attack now turned into flame charge. How do you want to do this as you slam into Jack?
I can't make the sound, but you know, like, the stock hawk bird of prey sound that's in everything?
Absolutely.
That noise.
The Assassin's
And
Creed.
and he
leap of faith.
swoops in a spiral of flame right into Jack's chest. And then up and back.
A burst of embers populate the hallway as Zephyr flies over a now fallen, swirled-eyed, smoke-covered Jack. As it's just you all with Jennings, and he's like, impressive! You took down Jack, and he holds out a Pokeball, and Jack gets zooped up into it.
Tougher than we look, eh?
Yeah. But are you tough enough to handle the security forces that are gonna be here in, I bet under a minute.
Give us the documents, and there may be a chance you keep the company.
Make an intimidation check, Adrian. If anyone wants to join in to try and help out, now is the time to do so.
I'll chime in, and I'll just say, we've already proven we can beat you. We can do it again if we need to. Give up now. You've lost.
What you're hiding will come to light eventually. We will be sure of it.
I'll say intimidation checks from all of you. You're all doing it. It
Sure.
feels wrong to give the advantage to Adrian, Mr. -1 charisma.
Intimidation.
Oh yeah, Mr. -1 charisma. Yeah.
Intimidation. I mean, that's just a flat roll for me.
0.
Valid.
5.
Okay.
19.
19.
Come on, guys.
Jennings will just... It doesn't matter that you beat me here. In just a few minutes, all that you found is gonna disappear.
Hey, can I have Tusk make a stealth check? Since it's dark.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 23. I want Tusk. My idea is to have Tusk sneak up and try and like run and snatch the documents and run back towards me.
They're tucked behind his shirt, remember. Tusk can try. I'll let him do the sleight of hand check without a contest from Jennings, but he'll make it at disadvantage.
Can I have Silky use Mist to try and create cover for Tusk?
I'll say sure. Yeah, go ahead. Tusk can roll normally then. He rolled a high stealth check. Silky's helping him out. I'll let it be a flat roll. Sleight of hand, you've got to be a 15.
That's a 20.
Tusk creeps over Jennings' right shoulder. Jennings doesn't even realize it. Quickly snatches his hands through Jennings' like vest, grabs the papers, and then jumps away. However, Jennings is a strong man. He's gonna try and grab Tusk. Kind of like punch him. Not punch him, but like grab him as he's running away.
Okay.
What is Tusk's armor class?
14.
That's a 17.
Gosh.
Jennings, as Tusk grabs the papers, is going to end up grabbing Tusk by his crest. And like, hey, get back here with those. Tusk can have a reaction to do one thing. What would he like to do?
Can Tusk dual chop the arm that just grabbed him? He's no stranger to using attacks on people. I imagine this is reactionary from him, not from me giving the command.
I would say he can do it at disadvantage, if only because he's holding the papers in the hand he would normally hold his toother in.
Gotcha.
It's an offhand strike.
Basically.
The idea isn't to do damage, it is to essentially have him be dropped while still holding the documents.
Then if it's just to drop, I'm gonna say, here, make an attack roll with dual chop. Just one though. You have
Okay.
to beat Jennings' 17.
That is a 21.
Tusk will, again, with blazing speed, slam the blunt end of his toother into Jennings' hand that has grabbed his crest. And Jennings will be, let go. Tusk will fall to the ground and then scurry away towards you, Adrian.
All right, I'm going to return Silky. All right, everybody, leave now! As I'm going to begin running.
Which direction are you heading? Are you going to run past to meet up with Dora, or are you going to go to the front doors?
I'm
You
going
should
to
not
the-
run past.
I'm going to the front doors.
Desmond, what direction are you going?
I'm also going to the front doors.
Dora, where are you going?
I'm gonna run
Back into the building. No, sorry.
You do recall there is a side door.
Yeah, I think I'll use the side door because I have that tripwire, remember? So I don't want to jump that and run past Jennings to get out of here.
Jennings not worried about you, Dora. He is worried about... Actually, no. Jennings not worried. Jennings lets you all run. He's just... You're fools!
And our record is 1-0 as Jorah is going to run away.
Adrian, give the papers to Zephyr. He can get them out of harm's way if we get captured again.
All right, I'm gonna pick up Tusk and hold them up to Zephyr.
Tusk will give him over to Zephyr. Easy peasy.
Zephyr takes them, and
You
he's
don't
gonna
need me to
fly
tell
them
you what Tusk does
out of harm's
anymore.
way.
He obeys you.
Tusk, you're a lot to carry, and you know what is quick. Return!
As you guys are outside the front door, and as Jorah, you're running towards the side door, which Pokemon are we returning? Is Baskerville returned? He did faint.
I'm returning all of them.
Okay. What's Zephyr doing?
Just gave Zephyr the papers. I know that Pokemon return with what they're holding, yeah?
Typically, yes. I would say these papers...
Is Zephyr's held item these documents?
I'm gonna say no,
Okay.
just because I would think that it's items that are, like, specifically designed to be able to be de-atomized, if that makes sense.
Like held items.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
If we had an envelope.
Well, no, that
it would
doesn't
be
make...
mail.
Hold up. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You can just atomize berries.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
You can also
say...
mail.
I'll say this. Make a d20 check, 8 or higher, and it'll deatomize with Zephyr, if you want to take that chance.
Sure.
I will also say,
Okay.
Zephyr can just fly with them.
Yeah. That I got a nat 20.
All the nat 20s tonight. Yeah, Zephyr will get deatomized. He's got the papers. That's his held item for now.
The original idea was to have him, like, fly away with them, keep him out of harm's way, but, I mean, I've got the documents in a Pokeball now.
Yeah. You guys are not out of the woodwork yet.
No.
I want...
Can I run to the fence and jump over it?
No, you guys have a long ways to go before you get to the fence. You've just made it out. All of you, we're going to say, Jorah, you'll get out technically, temporally, after Adrian and Desmond, but I'm going to have you all make your perception checks, taking in the sights around you as you exit the buildings. Jorah from the side exit, Adrian and Desmond from the front.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay. 11.
21.
19.
Hey, at least one person from each group succeeded. Adrian and Desmond, it's not hard to see. You've got groups of security guards literally right around the corner of the building, heading towards the front door. Jorah, you see off to your left from the side exit, one of those same groups, but they're heading towards, obviously, the front door. They're not worried about a side door. You do hear, maybe 100 feet off to your right, the rushed footsteps of another security team. You have only 3 ways to go. To your left, past one of these groups, towards your right, towards one of these groups, or forward, Jorah, into one of the office buildings. In fact, the very same office building you searched earlier this night.
Well, it doesn't feel like much of a choice. We're going forward.
Jorah, you very quickly dash across the little road here, the pavement, into the other building. Make a stealth check for me.
Oh, goodness gracious. Please, Darkrai, grant me silent step. So that's an 11, my good sir.
You do hear shouts of recognition. Hey, who are you? From your right. It seems they barely managed to spot you before you got into the building. Adrian and Desmond, what are you two doing? You've got a group coming from your left, a group coming from your right. They might even be priming Pokeballs.
Is there any, like, debris or anything I can
debris.
throw down to try and... No debris or, like, trash cans I can throw down to block paths?
They're too far away to be directly affected by anything you would throw onto the ground. They're maybe
Gotcha.
40 feet away each. They're super close. You guys pushed it with how long you waited to grab the papers and run.
I want to see if there's a place where we can lose them, whether it's an alleyway or something else.
Make a perception check. Disadvantage because it's dark out.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. That's a 6.
Adrian, you're right out front the corporate office. All there is a parking lot, maybe 100 feet away. That's all you got, other than going back into the building. But these people, they're getting closer as you pause to take this moment in.
All right, Desmond, we run for it. As I'm just going to start running.
Okay. As you two begin to run, we'll jump to you in a moment. Jorah,
Yes.
you've just run into this office building. You've heard that they've recognized you. They've spotted you. What are you doing?
Are they behind me or are they like in the building?
They were off to the right when you were outside. They will be following you in, you presume, into the same door that you came through. You've got that door behind you. You've got a hallway in front of you that leads to another door. And that splits off to like the main hallway up and down this office building.
Do I have time to like throw a chair in front of the door?
There's no real chairs nearby. You could maybe throw office plants or something in front of the door.
I think they're strong enough to knock over plants. So plan R, which is keep running.
Hey, you gonna run to the left down the left part of the hallway, the right part, or are you going to go to the next door? It also leads outside.
I don't trust myself to hide. Speed's what we need. I'm going forward.
Going forward. Okay, Jorah. Boom. You burst out the door. I want you to make a dexterity check. Let's see if you're able to get out the door before they make it in to spot you.
A dex check, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just double dex checking. That, my friend, is a dirty 20.
Jorah, immediately, you, like lightning at your feet, burst out that other door before these two guys even make it into the building to spot where you went. You don't know if they'll spot you now. Are you going to go to your left, which would be southward, to your right, which would be northward? Or there is another door, maybe 10, 20 feet away from you, that would lead into the office building you didn't go into.
Curse my stupid baka brain and not remembering where the gate is, or the fence is. Sorry,
You got a split-second decision here, Jorah.
we're gonna go to the building we haven't gone to yet.
Hey,
Hopefully it's, like, good.
make a stealth check with advantage because you were so much faster than that group of watchmen.
Stealth with advantage. 18.
Hey, Jorah, you get into this next building, and what do? You see a hallway, once again. Actually, no door right across from you this time, just a hallway that goes down to your left, south, and up, north. You don't know if there's anyone in here yet. This was a 2-storied office, much like the other office building. This is the L-shaped one on the very edge of the office area of the complex.
Alright, this is the L-shaped one. I believe south was closer to the gate, if I remember. Don't tell me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We're gonna move south.
You head south, down this hallway. Are you doing anything while you're wandering through the halls? Are you running? Are you sneaking? Are you listening? Are you investigating?
Yeah, could I actually hit a quick perception check to see if I hear any footsteps coming closer or further?
Make a perception check.
Of course. My perception's a +1. That's a good old 13.
You do not hear any footsteps in here, but you do hear the annoyed complaining and groans of somebody from up above working at a computer. You hear the loud clacking of a keyboard coming from the second story. You will also notice left part of the hallway you were running down does not have an exit door, just a staircase leading up. You made the wrong turn.
Heck.
What would you like to do? You could go up, or you could turn around.
I think only thing we can do is turn around. As fast as we can, we're gonna have to turn around.
Very quickly, Jorah. Make an intelligence check as you turn around.
Alright. That is a 14. I hit that wall kind of hard.
Not really. No, this is good. Jorah, some clues get put together in your mind. You remember Jennings' phone call with Melon and whoever the third person on the line was. You remember them talking about forging the audit. You remember Jennings making a very brief call to his secretary to inform somebody in IT. to begin work on that. You remember Jennings laughing about it doesn't matter in the next few minutes. All that you've found will be covered up. And you think, with the keyboard clicks, why is somebody working
Why is
so
someone
late
working
at
so
night?
calmly?
No, so frantically and so late at night.
Would there happen to be a sign that points to maybe a job description of maybe internal technology?
IT?
Yes. Is that
Make
what
an
IT stands
investigation
for?
check.
Questions for later.
Information technology is what it stands for, I'm pretty sure.
Thank you.
Yes.
We're going with that. You said
Investigation.
investigation. 19?
Jorah, this is most certainly an IT/technician building. This is a much cleaner space than the general office building, where all the workers were. You found many cigarette butts there. You found some grody stains on the wall. Here, though, things are crisp, clean, well organized. Signs point to where you need to go. Every room has a little label on who works there, what the purpose of the room is. It's a very well organized building. It is not the building of a bunch of lumbermen. It is the building of STEM majors. To put it lightly.
Well, I'm already here. I want to go towards the person who's click-clack attacking on those keys.
Yeah, you hear it coming from upstairs.
I'm going upstairs then.
Yeah. You head upstairs. Few doors down the hallway. A door is cracked open. Most of the doors here are closed. So this one stands out, and you just see blue light flickering, probably from a computer screen.
Well, I mean, ain't got time to muck or grimer about, so I'm going in. It is very safe to assume that someone's in this room, right?
You hear the keyboard clacking away. You hear like disgruntled grumbles of frustration.
All right, I'm gonna open the door, and I will actually kind of sneak up to him. But if he catches me beforehand, I'm not worried.
Okay. Make a stealth check, Jorah, as you're trying to sneak into this room.
Sneaky beaky. Dirty 20.
Good thing he had disadvantage, otherwise he would have spotted you. Jorah, as you push open the door silently and step in, I'm gonna cut to Adrian and Desmond. I want both of you to make athletics checks as you are trying to outrun some very fit security guards.
Oh my gosh, I hate that I keep getting screwed over like this. That was almost a 20. It's a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, Desmond got a 15. He's pretty fast.
Not fast enough. You both get a reaction as you see these groups are gaining on you before you've even made it to the parking lot.
You get a reaction?
Reaction to do something. They got an 18 on the die, 20 total. So they are gaining on you fast.
Wow.
Especially Adrian, who is, from all the fighting, kind of winded.
For my reaction, can I have that be an insight check or something to essentially dodge whatever they're about to do to me?
They've not caught up to you yet.
Okay.
This would be a
They're
reaction
gaining.
to try and stop them, slow them down, get them to stop, anything you want to try.
They don't necessarily know that I'm an intruder yet. Some of these guys might recognize me from the little, like, glory parade I walked through the building with Jennings up to his office. I could lie.
Got a split-second decision to make here, Desmond. What you doing? But they are shouting, "Hey, stop!"
As I'm running, I'm pointing towards the building we came from. A conkel went crazy in there. We have to stop it. We're trying to get away.
Look, we're leaving. We don't have anything. Why would we be running like this if we won?
Deception check. Disadvantage because you're saying different stories.
Aw.
Oh, that's a 1.
I got a nat 1.
2 1s. As these men are going to catch up, I need you both to roll initiative as these two groups of security teams have caught up to you. And one of them ends up cutting off your escape in front. The other blocks your escape to the back. And they both each send out Pokemon.
Okay. In response, am I able to send out both Silky and Tusk?
You can, as a reaction, send out one Pokemon. There are 2 people in each of these groups, so they're both sending out one Pokemon as well.
Okay, I will send out Silky.
As Jorah is successfully sneaking through the building.
Call it Metal Gear Shanks.
And then Jorah, I'm going to have you roll as well so that you still get some RP stuff in here. You're not waiting for an hour or something. They send out a Machop, small gray humanoid, 2 small brown rats with very stuffed cheeks and red and yellow eyes. And then one of them sends out small cream-colored Pokemon carrying a big wood log.
Can I send out a Pokemon as well?
Yes, who would you like to send out at the start of initiative?
At the start of initiative, I'm sending out Zephyr as high above me as I can.
That would be 20 feet. Top of the round technically is Jorah, but we just went to you. So we're going to skip your turn for this round.
Fair.
We'll get to you next time. So Adrian, you are actually starting us off this combat with your 20 on initiative. Very good roll.
Silky is going to go for a Twister on that Timber. That is in 11.
11 barely misses.
Oh my gosh.
Timber manages to, as it's running towards your Pokemon that you've sent out, manages to run past the Twister before it forms.
Alright, and then as my action, I'm going to send out Tusk.
You send out Tusk. He cannot act this round.
Yep. I have an idea. As an intimidation tactic, as my action, could I flash two empty Pokeballs?
Do you just flash them?
I flash them, back up.
Make an intimidation check, but also a deception check. I'm going to
Okay.
say deception first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh my gosh, that's a 4.
One of the Pokeballs, like, unhinges, and they're like, wait a minute! And Axio's just like, snickers a little bit. Okay. Anything else?
That is the end of my turn.
The team behind you, the Timber, is going to run up to Silky and is going to try a low kick. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I'm going to say Silky is a medium creature just because of how big she is. This is going to be a D8 of damage.
Okay.
That is going to be 5 damage to Silky as the low kick slides in. He rolled really low. Slides in, smacks Silky onto the ground. Is she still up?
Yeah.
Okay, Timber is like disappointed by that result. The Patrat behind you all. He is going to run in towards Tusk and is going to try a bite attack.
Okay.
It's going to be a 9.
It's gonna miss.
Patrat gets dodged by Tusk. That is Team 2's turn. Desmond, you're up. Zephyr is out.
Zephyr, use agility. Fly away. Find B.
Okay.
Zephyr's gonna try and do that.
Yeah, Zephyr's movement speed, very fast right now. Doubled. It's 80 feet per round.
Wait, oh my gosh, he got so much faster. Oh, he's very fast. Okay, yeah, he's flying away.
You went from 25 feet to 40 feet, and now because of agility, you're at 80. So, Zephyr is just phew,
If he dashes, that's 160 feet.
in one round. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. With the documents in Talon.
Absolutely.
And Squall, I need your help. I'm gonna send him out. Also above me.
He will act on your next turn.
Yes. Cool, cool, cool. Can I still have him do cool tricks?
If it's your bonus action, yes. It just meant that sending Squall out was your free item interaction. So go ahead.
Yes. Squall, I need your help. Send him out. He, having battled me and knowing that I like cool tricks, does one. And as he flies out above me, his wings are swirled up like he's like a bat would be sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
as he flies upward out of the Pokeball, and his wings unfurl. And he lets out a little scream.
Perfect. Who would you like to give the cool tricks?
Tusk.
Thank you.
We've got this, Adrian. That's my turn.
After you, Desmond, is Team 1. They are the ones who have cut you off from running towards the parking lot. It is the Machop and the little rat. We're going to do the Machop first. Machop is going to put out his palms and his hands, and you see an aura of orange is going to pour around him, using focus energy. His crit range increases by 2 for the next minute, so long as he is concentrating. Then, the little rat, Petrat, is going to... It's going to run towards Silky and do a tackle attack.
Okay.
Dang, 5.
Miss.
That is the first round. Jorah, you have just snuck into this building. Ha 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 ha. Into this room, I should say.
Yes.
You see this hunched over IT guy, kind of like messy hair, maybe looks like he just woke up recently. Piles of coffee cups on his table, and he's just like clicking and clacking at a keyboard. Make a quick perception check.
Okay. That is a 19.
Gosh, if you guys would crit on 19s, this would be a terrifying session for
Honestly, be glad we don't crit on 19.
You will recognize what's going on here. On one monitor, he has pulled up proper documented audit logs from the Melon Company. On the other monitor, an incomplete one that he is currently fabricating. What do you want to do here? I'll give you maybe a minute of action here before we jump back to combat.
I'm going to just walk up right behind him and go, stop everything you're doing.
No! Who are you? And he stands up and like puts a hand on a Pokeball. Why are you in here?
Don't make another move. I've already beaten your boss. You can't beat me.
Make an intimidation check.
17.
Puts his hands up instead of on the Pokemon. He's like, "Oh, you beat Jennings?"
Yeah, I took his Conkeldurr and I broke it. Now, listen to me. I know you know what you're doing is wrong. There is no reason for you to fight anymore. Just, whatever you do, do not send out that audit.
You know what Jennings will do, right? What CEO Sid will do? I'll lose my job.
So he's the CEO?
Not Jennings, no.
No, Sid. I know the name.
Yeah, Sid Rogue. He started this all.
Listen, I know it's scary. I just beat your boss. I know what scary is. I was also at the PAWC. Believe me, I don't want to fight. If you help testify against SAR Lumber, we can get you protection. You and I both know that this isn't right. Come on. Stop doing wrong, start doing right. This is the first step. All you have to do is come with me.
Make a persuasion check, Jorah.
Please.
DC 15.
Please, bro. Please.
Ugh.
Bruh, that is a 2.
Testify? You see, he's just like terrified at the idea. We're going to come back to combat. We'll go back to you in a moment, Jorah.
Okay.
Adrian, top of the round. Tusk and Silky are both up. Silky's being flanked by a Timber and a Patrat. Tusk is also being attacked by a Patrat.
Okay, Silky's gonna use Wrap. Oh my gosh, that's a 6.
That'll miss.
Yup. As I guess this Patrat's a little too evasive, but then Tusk is gonna go for a dual chop.
Okay, go ahead. Roll to attack. Are you attacking his Patrat or a different Patrat?
His Patrat.
Cool.
The first attack. Alright, that's much better. That's a 23.
23 hits.
For a total of 7 dragon type damage.
Patrat's still up.
Yep. And then another dual chop on it. That is a 15.
15. Hits. Roll damage. Actually, don't even bother. You're going to knock out this Patrat with the pop, pop, double dual chop. Good stuff, Tusk.
And then Tusk is going to engage the other Patrat on the Silky.
Yeah. So Patrat 2 got fainted there.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Team 2, just a Timber. Timber just did a low kick on Silky. Gonna do a pound attack on her.
Okay.
13?
Oh, that's going to hit and Silky's going to go down.
Yeah, with 7 normal type damage, a quick poo pound to the face as Silky tried to wrap around the Patrat. Silky falls unconscious.
I'll return Silky as a reaction.
Yeah. And then, Desmond, it is your turn.
Yeah. Good going, Adrian. Squall, use the poison sting on that timber. From a distance. Acting in Squall's careful nature.
Ah.
That's going to be 5, and that misses.
5 will definitely miss the Timber.
But he tried his best, and we love him.
We love Squall. Zephyr gets... at this point, Zephyr is 240 feet away.
Yeah, and as I don't think I really need to do anything with Desmond's action. That's my turn.
I will say, have Zephyr make a perception check. Disadvantage because it's so late at night, but you did tell him to look for B.
Yeah, he's probably going to try and make his way to Bell Lake if he can't find her before that. Wow, good job, Zephyr. 22 perception.
Disadvantage.
Right, never mind.
It'd be sick if it was 22.
Good job, Zephyr, he said. It's still a 20.
Still 20. Okay. He's not seeing B yet.
Okay, sounds good. That's my turn.
That Machop, who is charging up his focus energy,
Oh no.
all of a sudden, a bird running up behind it kicks it in the back with a natural 20.
Oh my gosh, wait, who's here?
This is not a bird you recognize. Small, fluffy feathers with multicolored plumage at the top, but it's small. It looks like like a hatchling almost.
Like a rufflet.
But multicolored feathers, not just white and blue. As it is technically a peck attack it just did, but we are flavoring it as a kick. So that's 4d6, 9, 11, 20. Yeah, even with that, that's enough to just one-shot this Machop as this bird came out of nowhere. And then just goes squawking at both of you, Adrian and Desmond, and waves its wing like, follow, follow! That was immediately after your turn, Desmond.
Okay.
Team 1 just lost Machop. Patrat 1 is currently engaged with Silky.
No, Silky's knocked out.
Then it's going to be attacking Tusk. This is going to be a bite attack against Tusk.
Okay.
9?
Miss.
Yeah, he rolled a 7 on the die. The bite attack will miss. That is unfortunate. They just lost Machop, so Machop didn't get to do anything. Jumping back to Jorah. Testify. You know who these people work with, right?
I am, and I'm not afraid of them.
They control everything. You think they could get away with it for this long? If they didn't have the police in their pockets?
They'll get away with it even longer if people like you and me don't stand up against them. I understand you feel powerless, but there is something both of us can do, regardless of whether or not you believe me. And either way, whether you're with me or not, I can't let that audit report go out. I do not want to hurt anyone else today. Least of all you, because you didn't do anything to get into this situation. Either step aside and let me at your computer, delete it yourself, or pull out a Pokeball.
Make a I'll let you make a persuasion check at disadvantage, though, because you rolled so low last time.
That is fair enough.
Hard to beat a 2.
13. Not the worst.
What kind of Pokemon do you have? He's still got his hands up, notably.
I've got a Luxio. You want to try fighting it?
Give me a shock.
A shock?
Give me a shock.
All right, I will send out Cola.
Mm-hmm.
And I will... He has Intimidate. Could I technically use a form of Intimidate on this guy?
Sure, you can. He'll get intimidated. He's still waiting for the shock.
All right. If he wants a shock so badly, I'll give him one. I would like to use Spark. How do I phrase this? Can I use Spark as like a show of dominance, I guess, for lack of better terms?
Go ahead. Just roll to attack. If you hit, you have advantage first off because this is a willing strike. If you hit, we'll make a power check to see how well you're able to manipulate.
Wait, hold on.
Spark.
He wants me to hit him.
Yes. He says, give me a shock.
Okay, better idea. I'm going to still use Spark, but instead of targeting him, I'm going to target that computer.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to hit a guy with a Pokemon move.
He rolls a natural 1 to intercept, so go ahead, roll to attack. At normal to hit the computer, you gotta beat a 13.
Come on, Cola, you got this. Bruh, that is a 10.
Cola in the dark is going to miss the prime computer, and the man's gonna say, no! The gentleman looks distraught that you weren't attacking him. We're gonna come back to combat now. This bird, this tiny hatchling, has appeared before you, knocked out this Machop. Silky's gone down. There is a Patrat and a Timber engaging Tusk right now.
Is the line to that bird Pokemon, am I able to run there without taking attacks of opportunity?
How far away did you send Tusk and Silky from you?
I sent Tusk out next to me. Probably should have clarified that, but I imagine Tusk being next to me.
Well, how far was Silky? Because remember, Tusk went to help Silky.
Silky was probably about 10 feet in front of me, because I let off with a Twister.
You left off with a Twister to something behind you, though. If that affects your decision on where she was.
I don't think it does, no. It does not.
Then you would have to end up running past things, yes. I would
Okay.
have to take the long way around, but you can skirt around them if Silky was 10 feet away from you. Then that means this whole clump is 10 feet away from you.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'm going to return Tusk, use my action to dash, and go the long way to escape following the route of this bird Pokemon.
It's not escape, it's just following.
Okay, I'm gonna follow it then.
Cool. Team 2, which is the Timber, without Tusk around. Timber is going to scoop up a little bit of earth and chuck it up at Squall with a rock throw attack.
Oh boy.
17.
17 hits.
1, 8 for 9. 10 damage exactly to hit Squall.
Okay, he is down. Exactly.
Yeah. Squall gets returned to his Pokeball as your...
Yes.
Timber is going to block your way, Desmond.
Okay.
He kind of like holds out his wooden log in front of you off to the right, kind of like blocking your way towards the weird bird. What do you do?
Desmond, after this thing just knocked out Squall, is going to, like a hero, run around the Timber.
You're just going to run around it? It was in melee.
It's in melee of Desmond.
Yeah.
Desmond can take an attack from a Timber.
Okay. It's going to do a low kick.
Sure.
19.
Desmond's AC is not 19. That hits.
You're a medium creature, so this is going to be a d8 of damage. That's going to be 7 fighting, halved to 3. As Desmond, you get kicked by this Timber.
Ugh! I'm still mad for Eden for knocking out Squall. I'm gonna dash now and keep running.
Okay. Does Zephyr keep flying away?
Zephyr's looking for B.
He's only 240 feet away currently. You could call him back, and he'd make it very fast to you.
He would. He gets double. Oh my gosh! He could make it back immediately.
He could make it back this turn with his action dashing.
Yeah.
No, that's really fast.
That's insane, actually.
Zephyr has a passive that doesn't come up often, but it's called Scout. It lets him return to Desmond faster if he's flying away.
Wow.
We need to use that.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
I think that's a
yes.
little better than Intimidate.
He's gonna return to. He's gonna like just show up beside me, breakneck speeds, returns to my side.
Zephyr, with a flare of embers behind his wings, is right by your side again, Desmond. As you both continue running after this weird bird, the weird bird is going to quickly jump in the air, flap its wings, and do a gust attack towards the timber. The timber has to make a saving throw. 16 on the die, it'll pass. That's going to be no damage to it, as the timber manages to dodge. Then the weird bird will continue running, not leading you guys towards the parking lot, leading you basically around these security teams, arcing you bottom of a circle. You guys are heading down one moment and then heading back up the next. While that's happening, Team 1's Patrat will be able to, like, sort of cut you off. It is going to have to dash to get into melee. It would probably get into melee with Zephyr, if Zephyr is kind of, like, at shoulder level with you.
I don't know.
Up to you on how protective Zephyr is. How protective is he of his trainer?
He'd be next to my shoulder.
Technically, melee to melee, he had to dash to get there because of the arcing and everything.
Yeah.
We're jumping back to Jorah. As you guys are now, you've turned around and this weird bird is leading you deeper into the complex, not further out.
Oh, interesting.
Jorah, Kola got thrown off his path as this gentleman in the dark managed to maybe push a chair out of the way. He's like, no, hit me so that I can tell them I tried fighting you.
I'm gonna take off the hat and I'm gonna look at him. Just listen. I know you're scared. The world feels crazy right now, and you don't know what's going on. I don't either. Come with me. No fighting. We can still salvage something from that computer. Just don't send the audit. We can help you. But if you don't accept my offer right now, I'm going to break that computer, and I'm going to leave you here. Then, if you're truly that scared, and you really want to test that theory of just how bad things can get, you can. But I'm giving you a chance.
You will give me a chance by attacking me. Let me show them, hey, I protected it and I still lost. I don't want to fight you, but I don't want to lose my job. And he's going to hover a finger over the enter key. Do it, or I'm going to hit it. I'm going to send it if you don't.
Jorah's gonna put the hat back on and kind of cover his eyes. Use a bite attack on that man.
Shit, a bite attack, okay.
It's less damage.
But is it? Go ahead, roll to attack with advantage.
I mean, does Dark type do more to people?
It's an electric shock versus biting onto a man's arm.
Okay, well... Alright, fine. We'll do Spark. That is a 17 to hit with Spark.
Roll damage. Just regular. It'll be halved because he's human.
That's 11 points of electric type damage, halved down to 5 or 6, depending.
Halved down to 5. Just so you know, Jorah, there is no world in which you O-code this man.
Okay, thank you. That does make me feel better.
Unless you had a +6 and you rolled max, you could not deal 8 damage to this man in one attack. Or, I guess, if you crit. Cola's like, are you sure, boss? I mean, okay. And he'll spark, kind of a electric head tap into this man. Fall to the ground, kind of a little smoke fried. Just lift up a thumbs up and say, thank you. And then he's going to dramatically lay out on the ground as if he fought really hard. And, you know, that's a natural 20 on the performance check. It's a very, very convincing, like, yeah, this man fought. He gave it his all to the point where he had to be attacked.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, remember the kindness I wanted to show. And then I'm going to run over to the computer, and I'm going to, first off, actually no, I'm going to print out both the real and fake audit forms.
Okay, go ahead and make a computers check for me really quick. Super,
Computers have a
super
+5.
easy. Just don't roll a 1.
24?
That scared me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it scared me. Yeah, it scared me.
Jorah, you're not known to be in this building. This man in here, he's not stopping you. You've got access to anything you want here in the IT building. What do you want to grab? You rolled a 24.
I rolled a 24. I have access to everything, essentially.
Basically everything, except for anything that would be locked behind a nat 20. How much time you want to risk on that is up to you while you're thinking on that.
Okay, first thing, before we transfer, do I have those 2 papers, first and foremost?
You can definitely get those 2 papers. You can get more if you want.
We'll decide that when we come back. Those papers go under the hat.
Absolutely. Desmond and Adrian, you're being chased by this timber and this Patrat. Top of the round, Adrian. Tusk is in his Pokeball. You are following this weird bird. Do you want to do anything, Adrian? Or do you want to pass your turn and just follow?
I want to pass my turn and follow.
Team 2. Timber. Still up. Actually don't know if it's been hit yet. Rearing up. A rock throw. He could hit either the bird or Zephyr. He's going to make an attack roll against you, Zephyr. He has to run up a little bit to get that. But he'll fall behind this round because he's doing an attack. That's going to be a natural 1 to hit Zephyr. Rock throw goes wide. Hits a trash can, knocks it over. You see maybe a Rattata go... skitter away. Not your Rattata. Not Scud.
Yeah. Yeah, Scud's in Callus.
Yeah. He's chilling at your aviary.
I don't think the viewers know that his name is Scud. By the way, I named my Rattata Scud.
Yeah, we love Scud. After that timber misses its rock throw, Desmond, it's your turn. Zephyr could hit either of these Pokemon, and if he KOs them, he could make it back to you easy peasy.
Yes, Zephyr is not going to risk a flame charge with those papers in his hand.
Smart.
And he's going to go for a peck attack on this Patrat that's right next to him.
Absolutely, go for it.
That is going to be an 11 to hit.
11 hits a Patrat.
That is 8 flying type damage on this Patrat.
8 flying type damage. Patrat's still up, but looking real hurt. In the red for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Can Zephyr still try and risk an opportunity attack to get back to me?
He's right next. The way I'm flavoring it is like Patrat, unless it attacks you, is at pace with you and Zephyr.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. That makes sense.
The weird bird is gonna squawk, and then is going to...
Can I use it? Wait. Before my turn's over, can I use a potion on Zephyr? Because he's next to me.
Absolutely.
Shh.
Yeah. You might fall behind the weird bird because you're using your action to heal Zephyr.
Oh. He'll be fine. I'm just gonna follow.
Weird bird, gonna once again kick off the ground, twist around, and fire off a gust, this time towards the Patrat, because it's closer. Patrat got a 3 on the die. That's gonna hit. Minimum damage, 3, but just enough to take out Patrat. Patrat goes flying back from the powerful burst of wind that the weird bird strikes out at it. That is Team 1 out of the order. Jorah, we're not going to go quite back to you just yet. I'm going to give you a little more time. Adrian, top of your round. You want to do anything? There is this timber. The security trainers look like they might be like over the radio talking about something. You're not sure if there are other security trainers. But you do see those ones are talking over the radio, saying something into their microphones.
How far away is the timber?
Probably at this point, 60 feet. It couldn't dash to keep up with you since it did the rock throw.
You know what? I want to send out Tusk on my shoulder, and he's going to try dual chopping debris down to block the path behind us.
He won't be able to do anything like that until next round, but you've got Tusk out.
Okay. I got Tusk. He's on my shoulder.
Okay. That timber, he's going to have to dash to keep pace with you all. He can't attack this turn, but next turn he can. Desmond, you also see these SAR lumber security guards talking something into their radios. You can't hear what unless you make a check.
I feel like it's worth making the check. Perception?
Go ahead. You'll have to slow down a little bit, but go for it.
Does that mean... Is the bird so far ahead of me that I know I'm going to lose it if I slow down to listen?
You can slow down a little bit because you can still see Adrian's silhouette.
Okay, cool. I'm rolling perception. That's a 10.
Not hard. They're signaling for backup.
Well, I figured that. That makes sense.
Someone called Bruce.
Oh no! You don't just have a name like Bruce in a Pokemon world without being a force to be reckoned with. Okay. Yeah. How close is the timber?
Within 30 feet.
Zephyr's very fast right now. I feel like he could attack the timber and still stay with me. Go for Peck.
Armor class 12.
22.
22. First damage against timber. Roll damage.
Roll damage. That is 2d6 plus 5.
Yes, sirree.
12 flying type damage to timber.
Timber's still up. It's going to do a pound opportunity attack as you run away.
Sure.
Natural 20.
Oh, no, that misses. Just kidding.
9 normal type damage as Zephyr pecks into it. It kind of pounds into his side, taking the strike while it can. Anything else?
No, I don't think anything else.
The weird bird, since it's the only range attack it has, gonna kick up, thrash its wings in the direction of the timber, and do a gust attack. But that is a 14 on the timber's dodge. That will pass. As you all continue running on, I'm gonna make a check to see if Bruce can find you.
That's so ominous.
Oh, 15. We might pick up there next round. Jorah, we are back to you. Have you decided?
I would like to search for similar memos to the one that we found where it said everything else is secondary to hitting quotas. If there's anything else similar to that to say that, hey, they have a pattern of doing this. This is not good.
Make an investigation check. If you're not proficient, you can count yourself as proficient because of how high you rolled and because this is a computer's thing.
Yeah, well, so that is a +5. Let's do this. Can I find anything incriminating? So that's an 11.
11. I'm going to say you spent a minute searching for that stuff. You're not finding anything immediately. What do you want to spend your next minute searching for?
Alright, I'll make one more search. Can I see if there's any, like, messages or invoices from Melon?
You absolutely may.
Alright, is that another computer's check?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, I mean, if Melon is really involved in this like he says he is, then this might be bad. 13.
There are a few transactions between the JPL and SAR Lumber. Nothing specifically from Melon. Could just be regular business between JPL and SAR Lumber.
So nothing incriminating. I think that's all I want to push it, because I need to get the heck out of here.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say like, well, I've got something, and then I will retract. Actually, I'll look at Cola and I'll just go, we'll talk about it later. For now, we need to move, and then I'll retract Cola.
Okay. As you begin heading out of the office, it's been many a few minutes for you, Jorah. For Adrian and Desmond, it's only been about one. So I'm gonna jump back to them, and then Jorah, you might know what's going on afterwards. We'll see. Adrian,
Yeah.
make a perception check at the top of the round.
A 20.
You're feeling a rumble on the ground
It's friggin'
from it
Bruce.
coming from the left. You turn. You cannot see much due to the dim lights around SAR Lumber's complex, but there are a few lampposts, a few hazard lights, casting orange glow in small conical pockets. Crossing one of them, big gray brown thing, a few seconds later, snakes through another, through those pockets of light.
Oh.
Bruce is here, guys.
Other one, the third one of the third pocket of these lights doesn't go through. You see just on the edge of it, through shadow, it burrows.
Oh. Golly gee. Sounds like Onyx to me.
You doing anything, Adrian? Tusk's on your shoulder.
I want Tusk to prepare an action to use Dual Chop, whether to knock back an incoming rock throw or to knock something in the way of a rock throw in an attempt to intercept and give disadvantage on the roll.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You're holding your action. I'll let it impose disadvantage if it's targeting you, Adrian.
Okay.
Or Tusk, I should say. You or Tusk.
The idea with doing an object is to give cover. But if it can only do for me or Tusk, that's fine.
Tusk's not a very big Pokemon. His dual chop is a very short range. He'll only be able to do it if it's targeting him or you.
Gotcha.
Team 2, aka Timber, he dashed last round, so he can attack this round. He's got 3 targets: Tusk, Weird Bird, Zephyr. Zephyr is the closest, so I'm gonna weight Zephyr higher in this D4 roll, but let's see who he targets. He's gonna throw at the Weird Bird. Rock throw. 11 will miss as it flaps out of the way of the rock throw. Desmond, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna keep on stinking running, and Zephyr, I feel, can use his action to disengage from the. Well, never mind. He's just keeping pace with us, isn't he? Yeah, we'll go for a peck attack on the Timber, I guess. Gonna be a 10 to hit.
10 will miss. He's gonna go in for a pound opportunity attack.
What if I don't leave his melee range?
Then he doesn't get the opportunity attack.
But Zephyr doesn't make it back to Desmond.
Yeah, he would stay in melee with the Timber, which would allow the Timber to attack him next turn.
Yeah, we're going. He's gonna risk it, attack, and fly back to Desmond.
He got an 11, which I believe misses.
Zephyr has a 14 AC. So yeah, misses. And yeah, that's my turn.
Weird Bird, gonna do one more gust, trying to take out the Timber. Fucking Timber is dexterous, bro. 19 on the die. Keeps dodging the gusts. That is going to be Weird Bird's turn. He's just continuing to lead you. By now, he's leading you through the alley between the corporate office and the worker office. Top of the round. Adrian. You're feeling that rumble get closer. It's not quite there yet, but it is closer.
I want to turn to this bird. Where are we going? Where are you taking us?
Keeps motioning to follow.
Can I insight to see what it's trying to get at?
Go ahead, make an insight check, Adrian. See if you can have a heart-to-heart with this.
18.
The way it's motioning its wings, the way it's squawking, it's almost like it's saying, "Safety! Safety!"
Alright. Gotcha. Tusk is gonna stay on my shoulder. Essentially helping protect me if something comes out.
Absolutely. Holding his action. Team 2, Timber, has to dash to keep pace with you all this turn. He can't attack. Desmond, you're up.
I'll keep on running.
Is Zephyr going to attack at all?
See, Zephyr could attack, but every time he attacks, he just risks getting hit. He's going to use agility. Get another level of that. Gives him +2 to AC.
Really good right now. While Zephyr is speeding up, the bird is going to, once again, hop around, skip, blast a gust. In between the gaps between you, Adrian, and Desmond and Zephyr, gonna blast a gust towards Timber. You're kidding me, 14 on the die. Timber just keeps dodging. It's because it's dark out. That's what it is, obviously. Adrian, the burrowing.
Okay.
Even closer. You maybe have one more round before it reaches you.
I have an idea. I want to take, like, a rock, if there's any loose rocks from all this going on, and I want to give it to Tusk. All right. I have an idea. Try and charge this like you would a dual chop and throw it at Timber. As we're going to try and make, like, an impromptu ranged attack.
Roll to attack, strength check, disadvantage.
Okay.
Main disadvantage is because Timber is so far away.
Understandable. That's a 6.
The rock will just go flying wild.
And then as my action, I'm gonna take a dodge for if this thing's gonna try and come up from underneath us.
Okay. Timber's turn. He dashed last round. He's making another attack this round. He's got 3 targets. It's gonna be the weird bird. Rock, throw, natural 20.
Oh,
Oh.
no!
Okay. 10, 22. Let me check our bird friend. He's not been hit at all, so that's good.
Guys, this is like Baby Ho-Oh or something. It's okay.
Bird is still up. However,
Oh.
as the rock explodes against it, he like slows down. Like squaw, squaw. Very hurt. He went from full health
Wow.
to single digits in one attack.
Whew.
Desmond, you're up.
Question about agility. If I use it a third time to get the 3rd stage, do I get that additional action this turn?
Yes.
Or do I have to wait? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll use it. I use it. Zephyr uses agility.
Absolutely. Zephyr basically leaving after images now.
Man, he's so fast. Desmond is like in awe, but still super panicked by the situation, so he doesn't have time to fully admire his Pokemon right now. Let's attack that little rock throwing timber pest. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Roll damage.
Yay.
With your extra action, slamming into this timber with blinding speed.
That is 10 flying type damage. He's still up.
He is still up. 14 to hit with pound.
Misses. Only because of agility.
A little after image gets swamped, slapped? I don't know. Thwomped, that's the word I was looking for. A little after image gets thwomped by pound, but Zephyr's already gone. Weird bird. This one's for all the marbles. One final gust attack as he's pretty weak. 12 from Timber will finally fail. Just enough damage to knock out Timber
He's so disoriented from hitting an after image.
that he doesn't see the blast of wind boom, 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 cause him to tumble back, swirls in his eyes, as the security team at this point is like, dang it! Well, it'll have to be Bruce that gets them. As Adrian, top of the round, no longer a Timber you need to worry about. No longer a security team, but bursting out of the earth to your guys' left, a large snake made of boulders and rocks. roars at you. Bruce the Onyx shows up. And we're gonna leave it there until next time, as you all have to face a mighty Onyx with Tusk, Zephyr, and a very weak and weird bird. We'll see you all next time.
Oh gosh.
Our trainers are on the run inside SAR's complex. Jorah has gathered evidence of a cover-up. Will he escape with his findings? And will Desmond and Adrian be able to withstand the might of Bruce the Onyx? Hello, thank you all for listening to this episode of Dices and Dexes. Did you have a favorite moment from this session? Comment it down below. Do you enjoy the podcast and want to see more? Hit that follow button, give a like, and come back every 2 weeks for more adventures with our Pokemon pals. Want to see the podcast grow? Share the podcast with your friends. This podcast is only possible through dedicated listeners like you, so we're incredibly grateful for any support you can give to helping Dices and Dexes grow. Once again, thank you as always, and see you in 2 weeks.